Yes. So my name is Dinesh Dilagurti. I have an experience of 5 years in UPSC teaching, and 2 minutes glance about myself I just want to give. Rather, I prefer you to show my work rather than tell you, so that it will be easy for you to understand. So I've been elected as the best teacher in South India for my work for helping poor civil services aspirants who couldn't pay an abnormal amount of fee. Right? For them, I've been teaching for the past few years and with completely, very minimal course, like very minimal fee, and sometimes with zero fee also. So this is how I've been elected as a best teacher, and I have a radio which was broadcasted in various other newspapers and radio channels. And this is a radio which I have, and my radio have got second place along with the 𝐟𝐨𝐥𝐸 and the 𝐵ahuBali production team. Right, a radio only for UPSC, first time in India. Right, and I've been selected as a national awardee by IGNOU University for my initiative of innovation in education, because who are visually challenged people, they couldn't fulfill their dreams of UPSC, becoming UPSC. Right, that's a very difficult job, because in UPSC everything is a thing that we read and learn rather than listen and rather than watch some videos and learn. So for them, or say visually challenged people, have designed such that instead of using a brain clipping, which is a very tedious job, so I've converted all the material into audio format, where with a single command of artificial intelligence they can learn the whole complete UPSC services. Then I've been extended that to everyone. Right? So for that reason I've got national award. So now coming back here, I will take you. I'll take a geography course for you. Geography. Right? And I used to teach geography optional and also the GS geography. In UPSC, I want, how many of you know the format of UPSC here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know. Let me give you a 2 minutes detail about how the format is. You have prelims, mains, and personality test. Few people call it as interview. Right? So you can bluff in mains, you can't bluff in prelims and interview. You can bluff, you can write whatever you don't even feel in ethics. Though you don't have ethics, you write you have ethics. But in prelims you can't cheat. In interview you can't cheat. Right? And in prelims, I think you know the subjects that we have. I'll just take 5 minutes maximum to explain complete story, and again we'll go back to the geography. Right? In prelims, we have one of the highest weightage history, polity, geography, economy, science and technology, environment, current affairs. These are the stuff we generally have 20 questions, almost like 20 questions, 25 questions, sometimes 15 questions. But in case of geography, if you know geography knowledge, you can easily solve environment also. And every year we get 5 questions on map pointing. Worst case 2 questions. 2 questions to 5 questions. This year we have 4 questions. 2023 UPSC we have 4 questions. But every year we have minimum of 2, maximum of 5. Extra questions other than geography, which you will get only if you have geography knowledge. That's an extra. Along with that, geography is not a difficult subject. Geography is the easiest subject. That's the reason every BTech aspirant or BTech passed student generally takes geography as an optional, because you have to choose an optional. Right? When we used to read UPSC in 2010-11, we used to have two optionals. We used to have two options, but now you have only one optional. From 2013-14, you have only one optional. So I'm not telling you to choose optional now itself. Listen all the subjects for this 1 month. The classes starts from today, that is 3rd of July. Ends around 3rd or 4th of August. You will be having a test in 6th of August. I think Sam have told you. Right? Then you decide what optional you want to take. Right? That is what I can tell you. This foundation class for the 1 month are 30 days, to say precisely excluding Sundays, 30 days course will give you a complete knowledge. It's not just a introductory course. It is not a it is not, I'm again saying that it is introduction course. This 1 month course is not introduction course. Because I will be giving you all the geography knowledge that is required in the mains and prelims now itself in this 1 month. So this is not an introduction class. This is not a sample class. People come to the sample class. No. It's a foundation course. NCERT foundation course. Because for geography and history, for these two subjects in NCERT, we have the best books available. At least for economy, we have very limited books. Environment only half book. Or for society, we have 2 books. But for geography, from 6th class to 10th, 12th class, every class we have 1 book. That much in detailed geography course was there in particular NCERT. So we will be going book by book. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. In 12th we have 2, 11th we have 2, 1 that is not necessary for us. So we have more than 6 books that we have to cover in the 30 days. 30 days. Okay? Any doubts here? No. Now.
Sir?
Yeah.
Will you provide the offset online videos? Recorded videos?
I think you have to ask that, sir. I'm not sure about it.
If we are absent of the class, we will follow the recorded videos.
That's what. Just ask.
So, they will provide.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about that. So yes. So in these foundation courses that you will be learning all the basics that is required for the main course. That doesn't mean that this is not a sample if you go to a switch up that the sample that it provides. This is a real foundation course. I can value it's more than the value that we can. Right? So now in geography we have, I think everyone knows that how to download NCERT books and all. Yes, do you know that? We have website NCERT.NIC and we have 𝐅𝐨𝐕𝐢𝐝 website also. We have 2 more websites. You can download any NCERT. For geography I'm talking about, right? NCERT.nic.in. 6th class and subject we have social sciences and book we have the Earth, our habitat. Right? I'm showing you this because how you can download. I just want to show you how you can download. So this is a book. We have 6 chapters here. 6 chapters. This is world geography. The first class, as a 6th class. I think everyone have bought your pen and paper so to take notes continuously for the next 30 days. I prefer to have a separate book for geography so that it should not be mixed with history or any other stuff, because this is a continuous classes for 30 days. I want you to take down as a continuous format instead of jumbling here and there. So I prefer you to have one complete geography book, right? So 6th class book, the Earth, our habitat. It's a world geography. You want to distinguish which class is about which geography. So 6th class book, you can write the title, the Earth, our habitat. I prefer you to purchase this in any of the offline store, let's say any of the bookstores you have. You can get this book, right? So that. Yes.
the supporting the fixing the college.
Just try to adjust for a few days, at least for this foundation course. Sixth class, the Earth, our habitat. Sixth class, NCERT books, the list of NCERT. See, whatever we are providing here, we will provide you in terms of PDF format, right? All the basics. So the stuff you are going to write here is very less compared to what you are learning here. So whatever the stuff we are going to give you, that will be provided with the from the institutional the gist that is provided, right? And here you are supposed to bring NCERT books. That's what I'm going to say here. You are supposed to bring NCERT books, and I'll be giving you all the highlights that you have to read in the NCERT books also, right? I prefer for the next class coming, at least bring 6th class book. Tomorrow will be completely, or even today will be completely dealing 6th class book, right? So don't worry about writing here. Please understand, you need to learn more than to write, right? Because if it is a mains class, I prefer you to write more. As it is NCERT foundation class, you need to learn what you have to read from the NCERT books, right? So 6th class, our subject is a world geography. World geography. In 7th class, we have 7th class, our environment, which is an environment book. 7th class, our environment, which is an environment book. Here you have a little bit of physical geography. Some chapters, 7 chapters you have physical geography. Physical geography. Right? Because by the time you go to 11th and 12th, you have human geography also. Next. In 8th class, resource and development. One of the most important book for prelims seconds rather than for mains. Resources and development, 8th class. Resources and development. Here you have world plus India. World plus India. Resources and development. We have in 9th class, we have contemporary India 1. We have contemporary India 1, which is again a combination of India plus world. Again, contemporary India 2 in 10th class. Contemporary India 2 in 10th class. Because for the rest of the subjects you don't have these many NCERTs. Only for geography and history you have these many. Right? You will be learning all the books. The next 30 days you will be learning all the books. All the books that you are writing here, you need to purchase them. At least the first book for tomorrow's class. I am not sharing that all the books you have to purchase tomorrow's class. Right? But you have to bring the first book, the 6th class book tomorrow, or at least 11th class. We have separate geography as a stream in 11th class in NCERT, which we have fundamentals of physical geography in 11th class. Fundamentals. This is completely whatever you have learned in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. All the physical geography, again it is revised here. Right? It's a physical geography book where the revision of 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. If you miss any of this, again you will be having in 11th class, it will be repeated everything. Right? That's a the same 11th class, we have one more book called India, that is Indian version, India Physical Environment. In 11th class, we have India Physical Environment. Physical Environment. is a textbook for geography for India, Indian geography, Indian geography.
Previous one is for
World geography, 6th to 10th revision again. See, 9th, 10th, 11th class is completely revision book, but it's a very difficult book. Difficult as in such it is equivalent to Kullar book or 7th book. Okay. Next, last but not least, 12th class. I can say one of the difficult topic, fundamentals of human geography. 12th class, fundamentals of human geography. Fundamentals of human geography. We have one more book called India, People and Economy, which is a combination of geography plus economy. Geography plus economy. 12th class, India, People and Economy. India, People and Economy, 12th class. These are the books we have. Now, practical work in geography part 2, that is not required. Practical work in part 1 in 11th class or part 2 in 12th class not required. Please answer, don't purchase this book. This is not at all required for the practical work is not required for it. Right? That's very, very important. This is part 2 because in 11th class you have part 1. Don't purchase practical work. You always have to go for theoretical for UPSC. Right? So these are the books we have. So going with the first book, what is the first book? Yes? And the earth. We have to respect that. So the first chapter is about Earth in the solar system. Let me show you all the contents first. Yeah. The Earth in the solar system. Second chapter, I think you can see. Globe, latitudes and longitudes, motions of the Earth, maps, major domains of the Earth, our country, India. This is just a small basic that you have to understand. First of all, these are the, now first thing what I have said you is list of books of NCERT, of the hundreds of NCERTs here, these are the geography NCERTs for your convenience. Next, I want to give you a list of, I don't say chapters, but the way you have to read geography. The way you have to read geography is also very, very important. Because you can directly start from, say, rivers. You can directly start from mountains. There is a, there is an anatomy for geography also. Anatomy for geography. So you have two stuff. One is world, one is Indian. In world geography and in Indian geography, we have common thing called as physical geography. So you have how many geographies together? 3 geographies. Aim world geography, Indian geography, physical geography. I think everyone is convenient when I speak in English, right? Problem is there? Whenever it is required, whenever you need explanation that has to be repeated, then Telugu lo cheptanu. Okay? Edandi? Telugulo తక్కువ తెలుగులో యూ వాంట్ టు రీడ్ కంప్లీట్ ఇన్ తెలుగు కొంతమంది ప్రైవేట్ పబ్లికేషన్స్ చేసి పెట్టారు తెలుగులో యూ విల్ గెట్ దట్ ఇన్ మార్కెట్ బట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్ అబౌట్ ఓకే ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ బికాస్ తెలుగులో కష్టం దొరకడం బట్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హిస్టరీ అనుకోండి ఆర్ఎస్ శర్మ బిపిన్ చంద్ర హావ్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఏ ప్రైవేట్ వర్షన్ ఆఫ్ ద బుక్ ప్రైవేట్ వర్షన్ నాట్ ఎన్సీఆర్టీ దాన్ని కొంతమంది తెలుగులోకి మార్చారు అలా అన్ని బుక్స్ కొన్ని బుక్స్ మాత్రమే ఉన్నాయి అన్ని బుక్స్ ఇఫ్ యూ డెఫినెట్లీ వాంట్ టు రీడ్ దెమ్ ఐ విల్ గివ్ యూ సొల్యూషన్ ఆఫ్టర్ ద క్లాస్ ఐ హ్యావ్ మేడ్ ఎ సొల్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఐ హ్యావ్ మేడ్ మోర్ దెన్ 100 videos in Telugu I'll ask sir and I'll try to give you in whatever the format. Right? I have already made of all the videos that I have made. ఈ geography మొత్తాన్ని తెలుగులో already మార్చాను. ఆ content మీకు ఇవ్వచ్చు లేదా I'll just ask sir. It's a technical issue, right? Don't worry about it. Now, so how to read geography? How many geographies we have, sir? 3 geographies: India, world, and physical. Which is the most easiest, sir, of all the 3? India is easy because you're in India.
Not like that. But India is easy.
See, in India, the problem in India is we have lakhs of lakes, thousands of rivers. That's the problem. We don't know from which point the question can be asked. That's the biggest problem in Indian geography. With my experience, I'm telling you. From 2010, 2010 I have started preparation till 2017, and from then I have been in coaching, giving coaching from 2017 to 23. My personal experience, I'm telling you. My personal experience. It's not a generalization experience.
I was interested in
Yeah, I respect because even Indian geography is my favorite. Indian geography.
economic geography of India.
Yeah. Paper 3 you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay. So we have Indian, you have world geography, you have what is the other one? Physical geography. Physical geography. Because humans generally comes under India and world. We get so many combinations, right? These are the main combinations as per your NCERT. People say Indian geography is easy, quite easy. But I say world geography is very, very interesting, not easy. Interesting. Physical geography is very less topic, very less. Because here in physical geography you have environment also. Environment also covered. So if you read this clearly, you will get 5 marks, 5 marks, 5 marks in prelims in general. 15 marks you get. But if you read physical geography good, you have extra 15 marks from this. If the depth of the physical geography is nothing but environment. You have to understand that. So if you have strong foundation in geography, that's a gateway for environment. That's what I'm talking about. Now, in Indian geography, okay. In Indian geography and world geography, physical geography, there are a list of chapters or how you have to dive in, because we can directly choose, reverse topic, as I said to you. So start with Indian geography on half of the page. Next, world geography half of the page, and world plus physical. That is what we are going to talk about. So keep a side heading or a heading Indian geography. Indian geography.
Environment is also like integral part of geography.
Yes. That's what I said now. In physical geography, if you go deeper and deeper, then you have a topic of environment.
Yes.
Correct. Just 1 second. Yeah. Indian geography. First chapter that we will be learning Indian geography. What is the chapter, sir? Does anyone know what is the first chapter that we will be learning in Indian geography? Himalayas. The first chapter is Himalayas. Himalayas. So there are lofty mountains, very big mountains of 8,000 meters place, say from sea level it is 8.5 kilometers above sea level. And when it is 8.5 kilometers above sea level, we obviously have snow. Snow ఉంటుంది కదా, మంచు ఉంటుంది కదా. Obviously snow line can ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి కదా, 3,000 meters కి snow line ఉంటుంది ఇండియాలో. So beyond 3,000 meters we generally have snow. 3,500 sometimes depends upon latitudes or longitudes. So that snow is there. Because of climate change, snow melts. When snow melts, what happens, sir? It forms a river. Yes? Do you accept? When snow melts on a mountain, it forms a river. Gangotri river coming from Ganga river coming from Gangotri glacier. Yamuna river coming from Yamunotri glacier. Indus river or Jhelum river or Ravi river, all the rivers coming from glaciers. So second chapter is rivers. First chapter in Indian geography is mountains, or you can write say Himalayas/mountains. Second chapter is rivers. Rivers. Third chapter. What will do third chapter, sir? What is third chapter? Monsoon. Monsoon. Third chapter is monsoon. Third chapter is monsoon because we need rainfall. Now this is the time where we get rainfall. What's the today's date, sir? July 3rd. When should the monsoon come to India? June 5th. June 5th. Do you think June 5th we have rainfall? When rainfall started exactly, precisely? Hardly 1 week back. So is there a delay of monsoon? Whenever there is a delay of monsoon, what happens immediately? Inflation rises. Inflation rises. That's the reason you have seen a tomato price going to 180, 150 rupees. Not just tomato, all the pulses, cereals. You go to Annapurna canteen here. Last week, before week it is 100 rupees a meal, now 110 rupees a meal. Why? No output. All the price increased. So whenever there is a delay of monsoon, it means that there is something bad going to happen to India. Yes. El Nino is about to come. I'll tell you what is El Nino, La Nina and all that different case. In world geography you'll get that, not India. But effect of world on India. In that topic you'll get that. So what is the next chapter, sir? After monsoon? After monsoon, what do you think will be the next chapter? Industry. All the subtopics will be covered in the main topic, sir. Right? Industry and resources. Industry and resources, which includes minerals also. Industry and resources, which includes minerals. Next, transportation. Next, human geography of India, not world. Human geography. Last, environment. So this is the stuff that we will be going as in Indian geography. Next, coming back to world plus physical geography. One more subheading, world plus physical. Here, first chapter, outer space or space, as that matter we can write, space. Second topic. So what's the second topic? You are now watching the earth from the space. Right? Now, instead of landing on the earth, you went inside the earth. So, next chapter is interior of the earth. Interior of the earth. Then what about earth, sir? First chapter you talked about space, sir. Second chapter you talked about interior of the earth. When you will come to the surface of the earth?
Landforms of it.
Third chapter, landforms. Perfect. Landforms. Bracket 1, 2 and 3. First order, second order, third order landforms. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. So now you understood how the surface of the earth is there, how continents move, what is plate tectonics, what is continental drift theory, what are the various other topics in sea floor spreading, how continents form, how volcanoes form. Everything you will be learning in this chapter. Okay, you have learned about earth. What is the next chapter, sir? What is the fourth chapter then? What is the fourth chapter then? You are getting? You are not Indian now. You are not Indian. Imagine you are a member of United Nations. You want to protect the whole world. You are reading world geography now. Now from space, you have understood the space of the earth. You went to the interior of the earth. You came to the surface of the earth. Now what you will do? You have to understand resources of the earth. Next chapter is resources of the earth in the world geography. Resources of the earth. Resources of the earth. Here you will be learning about rivers, mountains, important plateaus, important plains, important bays, mapping. This chapter also called as world mapping. For here you need to bring atlas. While you are dealing in this chapter, you have to bring atlas. That is for sure. You have to bring atlas. If not, that will be a very difficult task for us and for you. You don't need to purchase now itself, but for that chapter you have to purchase. Next chapter. Mineral resources. Exclusively about mineral resources. Exclusively about mineral resources. Mineral resources. Right? Can you tell me how many are you using electrical bikes here? Electrical bikes. Have you seen them at least? Have you driven them anytime? Have you seen people keeping charging them? So what is the battery we use, sir, inside?
Lithium batteries.
Is lithium the only battery that we are using? We are using one more battery. Sealable lead acid battery. Lead acid battery which is not leakable. There are two types of lead acid batteries. For inverters and all, which is not portable. There are some other batteries which are portable in lead acid also. For example, the China scooters, which you get for 50,000, 60,000 scooters also you will get. Do you know that? There we use lead acid. The 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, Ola bikes and all, where we use lithium ion batteries. So, the lithium is the most important mineral which is generally found in ABC. In South America, we have countries called ABC. Argentina, Bolivia, Chile. So, in these areas, we have lithium. And also in India, I am not talking about India. In India, it is not at the stage of commercial exploring. Yes, recently found out. So, we want to understand for the Indian current affairs to the world resources. You are getting it? Indian current affairs or world current affairs. But the resources you have to find all over the world where the resources are there. That we will be learning in this chapter, which includes current affairs also. Right? Next chapter.